Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome our band featuring Sasha Papernick and Justin Poindexter, and the fine guitarist and singer down from Galax, Red Volkaert. We have a great night with some of the finest Americana music you'll hear. But let's get started with Martha and the band performing the 1928 classic, I Can't Give You Anything But Love by Dorothy Fields and Jimmy McHugh.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, we're sure to find happiness, and I guess all those things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know damn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I'd like to see you looking swell, baby. Diamond bracelets, Woolworths doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know damn well, baby, I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything but love. Thank you so very much. And I want to thank you for being our first live audience post-COVID. Thank you so much for being here with us in person. Our first guests tonight are a husband and wife duo who have played at such venues as the Lincoln Center and Carnegie Hall. They've toured Poland, Germany, Estonia, as ambassadors of American music for the U.S. State Department. They have lived in New York City. They are living in New York City, but are no strangers to North Carolina or to this stage. Will you please welcome back our band?
Thank you.
Did she tell them we were married?
I think that was the first thing she said.
I was hoping we could keep them guessing for a while.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to play for you today. We're going to start with a song. Do you want to say a little bit about it?
Put me on the spot. All right, this is a
sorry.
song that was a hit in the 60s. It was a hit in the 80s. And so I think it's long overdue to be hit again,
It's
right?
going to be a hit again.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's one you might know, maybe. Right? Hey, y'all. Hi. You guys doing okay? We're good. We're just watching. 1, 2, 3.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. I think we're alone. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone. what we're doing is what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand. We're trying to get away into the night, and then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone.
There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now.
I think we're alone.
The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Hey, Russell. Hello. It's really nice to look out and see people in an audience.
Sure is.
Sure is nice. We did some of those shows, which we were grateful to have, where we had to pretend like there were people out there. It's real hard to do that.
We're still doing them. We're doing one tomorrow.
Ooh, well.
No, but one of the most innovative shows we did this year was one where the promoter actually had us playing outside of a building, and we would just kind of walk from spot to spot, and everyone would open their windows and watch us from their windows, which was really cool.
We played for a bunch of cats and hands.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good idea, but it was the middle of August, and we had to pick up the band 4 times and move around to different sides of the venue. Should have probably thought about that. Anyway, we're so happy to be back here in this beautiful, beautiful theater. Mm-hmm. Great band, great people, great food, great architecture. Can't lose. What are you doing?
Are we playing Hazel?
I think we're playing now.
Yeah?
No, I don't think that's it.
Up here.
Yeah, up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm still going that way.
Oh, okay. Seems like shouldn't you have done that already?
Yep.
This is a song that we wrote. We got this really amazing gig for Lincoln Center, where we just wrote songs about how much we wanted to be in the mountains of North Carolina, and fun gig, right? And so we wrote lots of songs, including a rag that's dedicated to Wayne Henderson. But we're going to play a song that's this is our mournful ballad of the set. It's called "Up Here on This Mountain." Feeling good over there, Sash?
Mm-hmm.
Up here on this mountain, was it even real? All the little struggles blur the way we feel. Ooh. When you're in the moonlight, when you smell the rain, doesn't it just hit you like a passing train? Stars in our eyes. We still have stars in our eyes. Up here on this mountain, everything rings true. All the jagged edges suddenly into. Stars in our eyes. We still have stars in our eyes.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I love that song. And I want to say I love your videos. Have any of you watched the videos that our band has been making?
Thank you.
They're very creative. Some of them have puppets, and they're funny, they're fun, they look good. Are you guys working with a filmmaker on these? How are you pulling all of this off?
Should I tell the?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
You know, I think like most people that work in the music field, everything is dumb luck, right? You know, you just hope you're ready, and then something lucky or unlucky happens. And we lucked ourselves into a European tour, and we needed a music video like immediately.
So we made 2 in 2 days.
Yeah, I got so sunburned, it was unbelievable. But one of our neighbors filmed for Victoria's Secret. And,
Most unassuming guy, you would never think.
Yeah. I would say that he had some dumb luck, too.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. You can't plan this stuff, it just happens. So we asked him if he'd make some music videos with us, and And he did, and he's brilliant. And he's a great musician, too. He has a band called Balin. They're fantastic. Please check them out after you watch our YouTube videos, of course. But
watch us first.
Yeah, but David's a really amazing filmmaker, and so we just get together. He lives in our neighborhood in New York, so we just get together around the garden and dream up crazy ideas like an office scenario with puppets and a romance with an Elvis impersonator and frozen food that comes to life and saves the day, really cute kids blowing bubbles, and then we film the music video through the bubbles so it looks really psychedelic. So you know, I hope I'm selling it. Am I selling it? Just watch the videos.
Well, I think the visual is really important to both of us, and Justin has been making, I mean, the videos that we made last year through COVID, you made a lot of the handwritten signs and stop motion animation that goes with those. So that was really cool as well. But we just got featured by a YouTube influencer, actually, as the 5 best. He does one annual post that features the 5 best video channels with subscribers under 1,000. With channels under 1,000 subscribers, and ours was one of the channels that he featured. And so we have like 3.5 thousand subscribers now. In the span of, you know, just a couple of weeks.
The best part about this guy is he has one of those like TV voices that when you hear him say your name, it just makes you want to cry.
It does.
You know? It's like if Robert Stack said your name on Unsolved Mysteries, you'd be like, I killed that guy, you know? That was me. Anyway.
But my favorite part that he said in his video about us was, you know, he talked about the artistry and the quality of the work. And then there's like this moment, we don't know him at all. Like, we had no idea this was happening. There's this one moment in the video where he shows a clip of us playing. He's like, and they seem like really nice people. So
we sure
subscribe.
snowed him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, the next song, you do have a video for this. Will you tell us a little bit about this song?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, this is a song that I wrote it after the birth of our first daughter, and I didn't write for a long time. Silly me, I thought I'd write, you know, record an album and do all this stuff in my 3-month maternity leave. But I did write this song, and it's about her. And the video that we made to it was based on some chance footage that was taken in the fall during the height of COVID. We went on a hike because pandemic hiking really became a thing. We went on a hike with a family that we were friends with that moved out of New York City during when it first started, when COVID first hit. And their son is like best friends with our daughter. They just turned 5. And this video features their reunion. It was the first time they had seen each other in 6 months or so. And luckily, again, this is dumb luck, the family, they're professional filmmakers. We can't make this up. And the dad just took this amazing footage of the kids, and he sent it to us, and he was like, you have to do something with this. So then we put it together with them, and it became the video for Hazel.
We tried to they asked us, they said, do you have any other footage that might look good alongside
this
footage?
Is funny.
Yeah, and if you listen to the song, it features a French horn solo by this really legendary musician and composer, David Amram, who just turned 90. And he plays this amazing, you wouldn't believe it, but bebop French horn solo over this song. And it's amazing, like it's a beautiful solo.
Probably the best moment.
And we filmed him when he recorded it, and my dad, who's sitting in the front row right here, was asleep in a rocking chair right behind Amram while he was recording.
It's like filmed on an iPhone in our bedroom. There's like all this stuff.
And the solo sounds like the French horn is like a whale coming out of the ocean. It's like, you know?
Yeah.
And Dad's just like...
Dad's asleep. So we were like, yeah, we've got some footage, and we sent her this clip, and she was like, no, we're not going to use that. So then we had to film a couple extra shots. But funny enough, our daughter, because it was just our little family, we didn't have any contact with anybody else. So she actually does some of the filming in this video.
You can tell because our heads kind of go in and out of the frame. Really cute, though. We should probably play it.
Yeah, let's play it.
This is Hazel.
Hazel says she'll play along the waves. She likes to run the other way. smile makes my heart wide open, even though they said it's how love would be. And all the night is sounding far away. I'm tuning in to the channel that I want to play. The sun is going for a swim. We watch intently as it dies. The crowd applauds, the curtain falls, but it's still burning in our eyes. You came into this world with your arms wide open, and I know it's been done, but it's new to me. Every time you smile makes my heart wide open, even though they said it's how love would be. And all the night is sounding farther away. I'm tuning in to the channel that I want to play. And all the night is sounding farther away. I'm tuning in to the channel that I want to play. You came into this world with your arms wide open. You came into this world with your arms wide open. Hazel says she'll play along the waves. She likes to run the other way.
Thank you. Our band.
We are proud to have Wake Forest Baptist Health as the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Through every stage and at every age, Wake Forest Baptist Health is here for you and your family, supporting life, health, and well-being. With more than 300 primary care and specialty locations throughout the region, and a world-class team providing comprehensive care in cancer, orthopedics, cardiovascular health, and more. They're here to serve you. More at wakehealth.edu. Wake Forest Baptist Health, care for life. Now, let's get back to the show with Martha Bassett and Russell Kelly taking us to balmy Brazil.
Thank you. Well, Russell and I have been duoing all through COVID, and we're finally starting to play in front of a few live audiences, and we'd like to share one of our bossa novas with you. This one comes to us from Antonio Carlos Jobim and Luis Oliveira. It's called Só Tinha de Ser Com Você. It's live music, folks. Blue-colored you, let me live in this blue. Let me find my peace, you who are so beautiful. If only you could know that I've always been yours, and you've always been only mine.
Só eu sei quanto amor eu guardei sem saber que era só pra você. E só tinha de ser com você, havia de fazer pra você, senão era mais uma dor, senão não seria o amor, aquele que a gente não vê, o amor que chegou para dar o que ninguém deu pra você, o amor que chegou para dar o que ninguém deu. É você que é feito de azul, me deixa morar neste azul, me deixa encontrar minha paz. Você que é bonito demais, se ao menos pudesse saber que eu sempre fui só de você, você sempre foi só de mim. Pudesse saber que eu sempre fui só de você, você sempre foi só de mim. Eu sempre fui só de você, você sempre foi só de mim. Sempre foi só de você, você sempre foi só de mim. Eu sempre fui só de você, que você sempre foi só de mim.
Russell Kelly. Thank you very much. Our next guest is known as one of the top Telecaster players in the entire world. For years, he played in Merle Haggard's band. And in 2009, he won a Grammy for Best Country Instrumental Performance. This is his first time on our show, so will you please give a warm welcome to Red Volkaert.
Thank you, ladies. It's nice, I gotta say, it's nice to see humans for a change. Without a mask on, even. It's a beautiful thing. I think it's coming back to normal almost, but yeah, thank you for coming, and thank you, Martha, for having me. good to be had, and well, we're here to make a little music, so here's some something might be a little different to you folks. Any Lefty Frizzell fans out here? 3, all right, good. 3, 4, 1, 2. Always late with your kisses. Won't you come to my arms, sweet darling, and stay? Always late with your kisses. Why, oh why do you want to do me this way? And how long do you think that I can wait when you know you're always late? Always late with your kisses. Why, oh why do you want to do me this way? Always late with your kisses. Won't you come to my arms, sweet darling, and stay? Always late with your kisses. Why, oh why do you want to do me this way? And how long do you think that I can wait when you know you're always late? Always late with your kisses. Why, oh why do you want to do me this way? And tell me why, baby, why do you want to do me this way? No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Red.
No, thank you.
So what was it like working with Merle Haggard?
Well, we traveled a lot.
You did. How many years did you work with him?
On the road, I think probably about 5.5, something like that on the road. And then after that, I recorded for a few years after that with him as well.
Wow.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
sure.
a great person, and everything else speaks for itself. A band leader, songwriter, arranger, producer, sang pretty good too.
Pretty good, pretty good. Well,
Yeah.
you are known for being with Merle, but you are credited as having played with many, many others, and I'm going to read just a few of them for you. They are including Ray Price, Jim Lauderdale, Johnny Paycheck, Rhonda Vincent, the Statler Brothers, Merle Travis, George Jones, Dwight Yoakam, Alison Krauss, Wanda Jackson, Vince Gill, I'm not done, Marty Stewart, Mavis Staples, Nico Case, Marshall Crenshaw, Bobby Bear, Buck Owens, Tim McGraw, Charlie Pride, Dolly Parton, Brad Paisley. If you go on his website, this is just a tiny fraction of the people that he's played with. So
Can't keep a job with nobody.
So I want to know,
Uh-oh.
Is there anyone that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with?
All my dead heroes, I guess. I'm gonna have to wait a while, I think. Well, my wife might have something to do with that. She might speed up the process a little, but that's kind of my hope at some point to go upstairs and not down and jam with those guys.
Music's good either way, right?
Pardon me?
The music's good either way.
Well, there'll be good guys on either side of the fence, I think. Or good singers. They may not be good people, but it'll be good music one way or another.
Yes. Well, we love having you on the show here today.
Well, thank you.
Will you tell us what you're gonna play for us next?
I have no idea. You probably have it on your paper there.
I do. Let me turn this page. I believe you wrote this song.
Oh, that one.
She loves anything that swings.
All right. Now's my segue for my big sellers portion of the show. I brought some porn with me. I brought some CDs, and also for the visual aspect, I've got some DVDs as well. What are you laughing at? Actually, they're DVDs for guitar players. There's a bunch of guitar widows out here. Maybe they got husbands that play the guitar. They want to get them off their back for a while. Then literally this video here is what not to do on the guitar. I have some out in the lobby there for sale. I also have CDs, and here's my big segue. This next song is on my first CD called Tellywhacker that was targeted to the ladies' market. And I'd like to do it for all the gals here. It's called She Loves Anything That Swings. One, two, three. When she was little, she'd love to swing on a tire tied to a rope. Well, a set of swing became her thing. To the ride, she'd just say no. When she started school, why, she'd skip that too. Head down to the park, hop on them swings and ride them things until it got dark. And she'd say, if it don't swing, well, it ain't my thing. That's what I like to do. From morning until night, it's out of sight. Swinging's all I wanna do. Anything that swings, that's what makes me sing. That's all I'm asking of you. If you can make it swing, I'll do anything to make it swing like I do. When we first met, well, I asked her out and she said, only if I can drive. We drove until dark, wound up in a park. There, to my surprise, was a swimming pool and a jungle gym. Right next to the slide was a tire on a rope. You know, I lost all my hope when she said, come on, let's take a ride. She said, if it don't swing, well, it ain't my thing. That's what I like to do. From morning until night, it's out of sight. Swinging's all I wanna do. Anything that swings, that's what makes me sing. That's all I'm asking of you. If you can make it swing, I'll do anything to make you swing like I do. Chris. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is Chris Gelb on the drums, Pat Lawrence on the upright bass, and that was Sarah Howell Miller singing with me. Put your hands together for Red Volkaert. He'll be back a little bit later. Thank you, Red.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. You can learn more on Facebook or at exploreelkin.com. Now, to close the second half of tonight's show, let's welcome back our band.
Ooh, I could get used to that.
Well, we're going to play a tune that I just wrote a little while ago. It's a new one for us. I think this is only the second time we've been playing it out. And it's one that I wrote about. We don't usually play the daughter songs in a row, but for some reason it happened like that tonight.
If you're going to write one for one, you really better write one
Yeah,
for
you
the
have to
other
write
one, too.
So this is the song for the second one. Anyway,
Still waiting on mine.
You've got your songs. So this is one I wrote. There's something that happens when your baby turns 2 years old, where they're not a baby anymore and they're a kid, and it's a bittersweet moment. And I found myself like it was really hard for me to give away her baby clothes, and so I wrote a song about it. It's called "Freeze the Frame." Ready? I'll always have the pictures and the videos, but you won't be there running around in baby clothes to kiss and dangle upside down. Soft and sweet your laughter is a honey sound. Well, I've been told 100 times that it goes fast. I try to love each moment knowing it won't last. And on the days it's crazy and I want to cry, I tell myself that this time will fly by. Slow down this moment, freeze the frame. Just hold that smile for me a little longer. I know my work is to build your wings, but look at me the way you do a little longer. Just look at me the way you do a little longer. Ask me not to leave you as you fall asleep. I stay and hold you near me as you make that leap. Safe and quiet, dreaming miles away. I told you that I'd never go, but I can't stay. Well, I've been told 100 times that it goes fast. I try to love each moment knowing it won't last. On the days it's crazy and I wanna cry, I tell myself that this time will fly by. Slow down this moment, freeze the frame. Just hold that smile for me a little longer. I know my work is to build your wings, but look at me the way
do a little longer. Slow down this moment, freeze the frame, and just hold that smile for me a little longer. I know my work is to build your wings, but look at me the way you do a little longer. Just look at me the way you do a little longer. Just look at me the way you do a little longer.
Thank you.
Yes, Sasha.
Our band, Sasha Papernick and Justin Poindexter. Thanks, everyone. It is intermission time. Anna is out in the lobby, and she will help you purchase any of the records of our fine guests tonight. So take a few moments and refresh your drink and visit Anna at the merch table. See you in a few.
Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, reaching Red, Volkaert, and our band. Remember, you can listen to us weekly at 88.5 WFDD. Follow the entire schedule, listen to past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Our next live streaming show is in 2 weeks on July 15th, and we'll feature Wild Ponies and Kyle Caudle. To start the second half, would you please put your hands together for our fearless leader, Martha Bassett.
Took my love, took it down, climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older too. Ah, take my love, take it down. Ah, climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down.
Chris McKinney on the dobro. Will you please welcome back Red Volkaert?
The video or just the camera? Video. Excuse me. Well, I had a request for a song that I wrote myself, and I don't know why they requested it. It doesn't have any lyrics, but. Thank you. How about a hand for these two guys? We shook hands this afternoon. They never heard of me or give it one way or another. And here they're playing with me. So we're doing a wonderful job. It's beautiful. Thank you, fellas.
Let me talk about Chris a little bit. This is Chris Gelb. He doesn't have a microphone in front of him, so I'm going to talk about him. He cannot defend himself against me. But Justin introduced us to Chris, and they play music together up in New York City. Chris is from Sanford, North Carolina, and yes, and he went to School of the Arts before moving to New York. And now he splits his time between New York, North Carolina, and Nashville. So will you please welcome Chris Gelb. So, Red, let me talk to you a little bit here. You're Canadian by birth, correct?
That's right.
Where in Canada do you come from?
Originally from Vancouver, Canada.
And you came to the United States to play music, is that right?
No, I was asked to leave, but I wound up playing music here. Yeah.
So you spent a few years in California and in Nashville and then several years in Austin. And I understand you have relocated recently to Galax, Virginia.
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Well, let me tell you, why? Why did you move here from Austin?
Because I wanted to get away from L.A. and Nashville and Austin.
Okay. And you chose this area because of the music, or do you have family here?
No, I don't know a soul out there or nothing. I just kind of wanted to get away, and that seemed like a pretty good spot to lay low. And got a beautiful place up there in Galax, just out of town, and it's nice and quiet, and it's great. I just love it. And of course, I moved just before the COVID thing hit, and
that was great timing.
But I had a year and a half off, so I could fix our little farm up and get it all in order so I can go out on the road again now, by my wife's request. But,
well,
that's good.
We're happy that you're here, and I understand Saturday night you're going to be playing at Blue Ridge Music Center, is that right?
Yeah. That's right. I'll be playing down there, opening for the Malpass Brothers. And so if any of you got a car, I'm going to head up north there a little bit. I think it's 7 o'clock to kick it off over there. And
I'm going.
bring your chair. I think it's a lawn gig.
Sarah and I are going. We'll
awesome.
be there, so we'll wave to you.
Yeah, it should be fun out there. It's a really nice place, and
It is.
if you can get on the freeway till you get there. Then you have to go 45 after that. But
Well, shall we do another song?
sure, what do you have in mind?
Get Off, It's the End of the Line.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is a happy song about divorce. Well, there's not a lot of them. They're usually sad, kind of gloomy, angsty. But a fellow named Johnny Gimble wrote this song, and he's played for Bob Wills and Merle Haggard and George Strait Records and all that. He wrote this song, him and his brother, I believe it was about his wife. He was married to the same gal 3 times. He was a fiddle player. There is that, but might explain some of the marriages. But anyway, I think he wrote this song for her the second time around. It's called Get Off, It's the End of the Line. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. True love, it has been until now, dear. They tell me that true love is blind. Not right now to me, it's as plain as can be. You've come to the end of the line. You thought that I'd be left broken hearted. You thought that you would break this heart of mine. I've had my share, got more than your share. Get off, it's the end of the line. rode for half price until now, dear. But you boarded the wrong bus this time, and a transfer for you wouldn't make me feel blue. You've come to the end of the line. You thought that I'd be left broken hearted. You thought that you would break this heart of mine. I've had enough. You can pack up your stuff. Get off, it's the end of the line. Get off, it's the end of the line. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much.
Mr. Red Volkaert.
When you come to visit us in beautiful downtown Elkin, make sure you stop by the shops at 150 East Market Street, where you'll find Dirty Joe's Coffee, the Smoothie Station, Gwinnett Market Mercantile, and the Barkery, home of Melissa's All-Natural Pet Street. The shops at 150 East Market Street, where you're sure to find something for everyone. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, and Fruition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back our band.
I've lived so many lives before you. Reached out so many times, then withdrew. Though I still recall days and names, there's no flame shining as bright as you. And when I walk the street feeling low, bright as you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we've established that you guys are married and have 2 little girls. So what is it like being musical partners with your life partner? What makes it work for you guys?
It's kind of like you never really get to come home from work, you know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You answer this one.
Well, I mean, you know, I prefer to work with people that I really like in a band because, you know, what's the point of playing music if you don't like the people that you're playing with? And it, you know, it works even better if you love them too. So there you go. No, actually, we fight like cats and dogs when we're writing new songs. It's true. Yeah. And then, you know, there are all the songs about the exes, and so, you know, then there's all that. No, I'm not going to sing those lyrics. You sing them.
I think most of us have an ex that is just a repository of information that can feed songs.
Yes.
Right? I mean,
you just need that one, and
that's
then
the
it's
whole
a
reason
lifetime.
for failed relationships is to make songs. Right?
It's very productive.
Yeah.
So Justin, you are from North Carolina. Justin's from Greensboro, went to North Carolina School of the Arts, and was actually in my band for a couple of years before he moved to New York City. Met Sasha, joined her band. Tell these folks about your job. You have a very interesting job.
Ooh.
Besides our band.
Okay. You know, I think the reason why this has stayed fun for us and it hasn't destroyed us, like, you know, because there's not a lot of great examples of couple bands through the years. You know, all I can think of is Fleetwood Mac, and that really continues to not work out well. Seems like it's still highly dysfunctional.
We were just listening to George Jones and Tammy Wynette in the car.
Oh yeah.
There's another one
Yeah,
that
there's
didn't.
another one. But I think both of us are really individual people and really individual musicians, and we both are really active on our own as well as with each other. Both of us do a lot of different, how can I say this more elegantly? We both do a lot of different stuff. For the past 12 years, I've worked with the trumpet player Wynton Marsalis, who's the artistic director of Jazz at Lincoln Center.
He just played with the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra with Wynton Marsalis a couple weeks ago in Tulsa.
I'm still de-stressing from that. But it's been an amazing, you know, opportunity for me to get to play with a lot of my heroes. My first job was to put together a band of the oldest living jazz musicians I could find, make sure that they got to the gig, and then just play with them. I mean, who gets that job, right? You know? And it was just, you know, and I would talk to people, I was like, what was Benny Goodman like? What was Count Basie like? I remember asking, we had a saxophone player who played until he was 102, Fred Staten. And I remember asking, like, who were you listening to? And he said, well, you know, I first heard Coleman Hawkins in 1925. I just thought, oh my God. And then that, you know, that gig it's just lasted, and it's become an amazing opportunity, and we do concerts all over the world. And I'm really grateful that I also play with this wonderful, talented woman here, because it really makes me not take that work too seriously, and it helped, I think, and vice versa. Like, in case you didn't know it, Sasha is a badass classical pianist. You know, she's just moonlighting here.
This is more fun.
Yeah.
And Sasha, you graduated from Wellesley, and you got your master's at Manhattan School of Music in piano. Is that correct?
It is, yeah.
So you are also, besides being an amazing musician, you have a wonderful story. Sasha's from Boston, and first-generation Russian immigrant. So tell us a little bit about how that has informed your music. And
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, my parents immigrated from Moscow, and I grew up south of Boston, and I grew up playing classical piano. That was pretty much all we listened to at home. And part of the reason I went to the conservatory was to meet other musicians that played in different genres, and which I did, and that was really super fun. But yeah, and you know, I feel like I played classical piano because of my Russian upbringing, because every good little Russian girl takes their piano lessons and does their gymnastics classes, which I did too. Not so good at gymnastics. And to the chagrin of my parents, I continued with piano. They were like, no, this was supposed to, you know, lawyer, doctor, piano? So that's how that happened. But I'm really happy that it did.
Then you further disappointed them by dating a musician, which is like,
I know. Oh, gosh. What about a lawyer or a doctor?
Well, it's been beautiful to see your careers come together and just blossom. I love the way you have co-written and informed each other's music. So thank you for being here again, and I hope you'll come back again.
Oh, you betcha.
Thank you.
Doesn't take us much.
No.
How about it for Martha Bassett?
Yes.
What are you going to sing for us next?
Oh, this is a little symphony we wrote.
Oh, well, we didn't quite write this one.
We didn't. Will you tell the story?
There's not much of a story. We just learned this song last week. You know when, like... I feel like as a musician, if you want to cover a really iconic song, you kind of have to find your own way to do it. Otherwise, people are just going to compare it. You know, it's like you don't want to be one of those people. It's like, oh, you know, he looks like Matt Damon, because what that really means is something about you looks like Matt Damon, but worse. And... You know, it's the same way with covering an iconic song. You've got to find some way to do something different with it. And we both really love "You Don't Have to Say You Love Me," which is actually an Italian folk song, but was a big hit in 1965 for Dusty Springfield. But neither of us, especially
There's
not
no
me,
way that we sounds
like
Dusty
Springfield. Yeah. So instead, we're kind of running this this song that we really love through like a meat grinder, and and this is kind of like
it makes
Dusty.
It sound really bad.
I'm riffing here. It's kind of like Dusty Springfield meets like the Everly Brothers meets like a little bit of...
Little Eastern European.
Little Eastern European. Yeah, that's a normal thing for a song to sound like,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. This is a beautiful song, though. We really love it, and I hope you know it, or if you don't, it's highly likable, and you can always check out Dusty Springfield.
So if you don't like this version, definitely...
Yeah, there you go. There's other versions. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right. I was about to start in the wrong key.
That's the key.
That was a lucky catch. That's a lot different. Take two.
When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. Wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Don't you see that now you've gone, and I'm left here on my own? But I have to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone with memories, life seems dead and so unreal. All that's left is loneliness, there's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at me. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never tie you
course.
Thank you. How about that rain?
Wow. Glad we're in here.
Yeah.
So this next song is about a woman that we both know and a place that we've all played and where you got married. You want to talk about that a little?
Well, we were going, down to North Carolina to celebrate Gail Winston's 90th birthday party. We were going to play for her at a place called the River House in Grassy Creek, North Carolina. And she's an incredible lady. She was the first female Broadway producer in New York City. Every time we talk with her, she tells us another story about a famous person that she knew very intimately. We've got John Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, and the list goes on.
She's like, I was out to dinner with Walter Cronkite and
yeah.
Foyer.
We're like, wait, what?
Marie Chevalier called, and we're like, what? We've known you for 10 years. How did we not hear this story? That would have been like my calling card,
She's really incredible, and she was turning 90, and it was midnight, I think, before we were heading down, and I said, Justin, we've got to write her a song. So I started it, and then this is the first song that we actually truly collaborated on.
Yeah, usually we just edit each other, which is brutal enough, honestly.
Yeah. It's too long.
Yeah. It's another one about the same ex-boyfriend. Another one.
What? So this is called Roads That Rise, Gail's song. And it's on our new album, which we just released on Friday. That album's called Bright As You, which we played a little earlier. And this song we actually recorded in North Carolina in a barn.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't actually talk about your record, did we?
I don't think we did.
It is beautiful. They sent it to me last week, and it's just a luscious sounding record. So please do yourselves a favor and take it home with you tonight. I just love it so much. If you've been following our band, there are some older songs, some new songs. I thought it was just a beautiful collection.
Thank you.
Thanks, Martha.
We did it all the old-fashioned way, which is really complicated and expensive now, but we did it, and it's all no computers, it's all to tape and tubes, and that is crazy. And we're really proud of the way that it sounds. This reminds me of that time that I accidentally abandoned you in that river.
Oh yeah, right, at the Walmart.
Yeah. During COVID, we found this rotting ski cabin in New Hampshire to live in for 3 months because it was crazy in New York. And so we lived there.
We were really lucky to get out of the city in June.
I left her and the kids by this river. They were swimming while I went to Walmart that was like 20 minutes away to buy stuff. And while I was in there, I heard this sound. And I thought, what is that, And there was this guy who had a battery-operated fan around his neck, and it was blowing his beard up.
During
like
COVID.
This, And I said, what is that sound? Is it your HVAC? What is that? And he said, oh, no, that's a massive severe thunderstorm. We have them every day. They last about 15 minutes. And so, then I'm running out of the Walmart to go try and save my family.
Meanwhile, there's no reception by the river, and everybody who had cars had driven away, except for one car that was still parked there. And I was like, "We're gonna die."
And my phone would ring, and I would answer, and all I could hear was, "Please help!"
Yeah, there's no reception. So there was a national park sign that was maybe like this, and so we were all standing out there. Of course, the kids had to pee during this thing, and it was pretty horrible.
It was horrible. Still have nightmares
the
about
lightning
that.
was hitting the water that was right in front of us.
It's terrifying.
But here I am. We're okay.
We're still here.
We're all warm and dry inside tonight.
We are. Thank goodness for
PTSD
roofs.
over here.
All right, Roads That Rise.
We're going to play a song now.
Way up high in the mountains where the new river flows, there's a house that I visited before. On its porch I have lingered, in its rooms I have dined, 'neath the shade of the old sycamore. 'Neath the shade of the old sycamore. There's a lady who'll meet you as you walk through the door, dressed in white from her head down to her toes. She will ask for your story, she will offer you wine. When you see her, please tell her hello. When you see her, please tell her hello. I'm dreaming of roads that rise to mountains and rivers up in the skies. I will walk in that river, I will wash off the dirt of the city that's taken me away. I will sit at that table with the lady in white. I will tell her that this time I will stay. I will tell her that this time I will stay. I'm dreaming of roads that rise to mountains and rivers up in the skies. Away that old sycamore. I was there when they counted up her rings, and I still hear the stories of the friends I have lost on that porch when cicadas start to sing. On that porch when cicadas start to sing. I'm dreaming of roads that rise to mountains and rivers up in the skies, skies. I'm dreaming of roads that rise to mountains and rivers up in the skies, skies, skies.
Our band. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
From the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and then restored and reopened in 2018. The Reeves is currently selling tickets for July, and on sale are some great shows including the Lonesome River Band, Emmy Sunshine, and Beth McKee. Now let's get back to the show with this 1961 hit written by Willie Nelson and made famous by Fair and Young, Martha Bassett.
You're gonna play bass.
Oh, no. Not yet.
Hello, walls.
Hello, hello.
How things go for you today? Well, aren't you lonely?
Ooh, ooh.
Since she up and walked away, I'll bet that you dread to spend another lonely night with me. Ah, but lonely walls, I'll keep you company.
Ooh, ooh.
Hello, window.
Hello, hello.
Well, I see you're still here. Aren't you lonely?
Ooh, ooh.
Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pain? Now don't you try and tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone, the way she planned. So I guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling.
Hello, hello.
I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep. Now won't you bear with me a while? We've got to all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. Away and left us all alone, the way she planned. So I guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling.
Hello, hello.
I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep, so won't you bear with me a while? We've got to all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time.
Mr. Red Volkaert.
How about that?
Well, we have come to the end of our evening. I am sad to say this has been the most fun day that I've had in a very long time. Year and a half, yeah. Again, I want to thank all of you for coming out in person. I want to thank everyone who's watching on the live stream. I want to thank the Reeves Theater for having opened their doors to us all of last year and earlier this year when they were closed. Their generosity has just been what has kept us going. So thank you to the Reeves Theater. Please put your hands together.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all of these great musicians on the stage. Sasha Poppernick, Justin Poindexter. This is Russell Kelly, Alex McKinney, Sarah Howell Miller, Pat Lawrence, Red Volkaert, and Chris Gelb. So Justin and Sasha are going to start us off on this last tune.
All right, this is a real good one. It's so good that two different people published it in the same year in 1915, which pretty much guarantees that neither one of them wrote it. This is called The Hesitation Rag, or Hesitating Blues, and honestly, we really wanted to be thorough with it, so we thoroughly researched this and found lots of different versions by all kinds of icons from North Carolina's own Doc Watson and Charlie Poole, the great pioneer of jazz, Jelly Roll Morton, and some of the lyrics to this tune are frankly disgusting and inappropriate for this audience.
Yes. We printed about 3 pages of those lyrics.
Yeah, and we picked ones that we thought
Chose
would
the
be,
best ones.
Picked the ones that would be safe.
For radio.
Safe enough for radio. I think you'll probably still get an idea of what the song is about. But,
We made some up too.
Yeah, but most of you seem over 18, so you know. You're squeamish, cover your ears.
river was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd dive to the bottom and I'd never come up. But tell me, how long do I have to wait? Well, can I get you now, or must I hesitate?
Well, if the river was whiskey and the branch were wine, well, you could catch me bathing any old time. Tell me, how long
Do I have to wait? Well, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? Raised in France, I ordered a suit, but I lost my pants. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Well, can I get you now, or must I hesitate?
Well, I was born in Cincinnati, but I live in New York. If you don't like my peaches, we'll take out your fork. Tell me, how long
She wrote that one.
do I have to wait?
I did.
I'm the fork. Can I get you now, or must I hesitate? Well, I ain't the doctor, I'm the doctor's son, but I can do the doctor until the doctor comes. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Well, can I get you now, or must I hesitate?
Well, the doctor loves me, or so you say. You've been feeding me apples just to keep him away. Tell me, how long
Do I have to wait? Well, can I get you now, or must I hesitate? Tried to drown, but I thought of my baby and I couldn't get down. Tell me, how long do I have to wait?
Wait, that was so gross, I forgot the words.
Can I get you now, or must I hesitate? That was the clean version.
I got the hesitation stockings, the hesitation shoes. Oh my, I got those hesitation blues. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Must I hesitate?
Thank you all for tuning in and to our small but mighty live audience. Let's hear it for our band, Sasha Papernick and Justin Poindexter. And the amazing Red Volkaert. Martha's playing band. The band tonight was Sarah Howe Miller, Russell Kelly, Alex McKinney, me, Pat Lawrence, and a special thanks to Chris Gelb joining us on the drums, and Martha Bassett on the bass. A big thanks to the Reeves Theater and staff in the beautiful town of Elkin, North Carolina. Jeff Irving, Doug Williams, and Trevor Rowe handled the sound, and Ben Singer and Eric DeLager provided our video broadcast tonight. Come back and join us next time. We featured Wild Ponies and Kyle Caudle. Drive safe and good night. The Martha Bassett Show. It's good music for good people. Take care.